I don't know, I just get so overwhelmed at the idea. I haven't sewed properly since year 7. If you are in this stage of your life, it is completely normal. Hi besties, welcome back to another video. This week we are doing episode 1 of my post-grad diaries, which will be spanning about the next 6 weeks, where I navigate my post-grad life because I have no idea what I'm doing. And I have no routine, I have no nothing, now that I've just been focusing on uni for so long. So welcome to week 1, episode 1. This week is mainly just bringing you along with the week. I am working 6 days out of 7 this week, so there won't be much variety, but it'll basically just be about getting myself back into routine this week. I think finding a routine that's going to work for me every day when I have work, and just navigating like sort of what to do with my free time now that I don't have anything, and just bringing you along with that. So I'm currently actually on the way home. I stayed at Shaunae's last night because we went to the Water Lantern Festival, which I'll insert some clips and some photos now. That's what we did last night. It was basically this big like mindfulness reflection festival where you draw on your own water lanterns, you write quotes or drawings, anything. I did a couple quotes and then some drawings, and then release them into the water and just sort of let them float. And it's a little festival. Obviously sustainability, they have like a net to collect all of the lanterns after the event, but it was only there for 2 days of the year, so we went and did that, and I stayed at Shaunae's. It's now 10:30 and I am driving home. I have work tonight at 4 o'clock. But yeah, last night was really fun. It was just a really gorgeous way and beautiful way to just wrap up everything, I think, and to just take a night of like just chilling and doing a fun little activity. And yeah, this is basically just a week of resetting and figuring out my routines. I do think there is this training that I might work throughout this week that I'm doing to get a certificate to put on my resume, but I have until end of November to do that, so I might start it this week, tomorrow or something. Tomorrow's my only day off, so I might do it tomorrow. Just wait and see. Yeah, I'm an hour away from home, so I'm going to keep driving and get home and get ready for work, basically. Good morning, besties. It's 8:40. I've done my morning routine. I've walked. I've gotten ready for the day. I'm not wearing any makeup, so excuse if I look absolutely horrendous. But today's my day off, and we have a very long to-do list. The first one, I was going to do my washing, but my mum's doing washing, so I don't know if I can. So we're just going to wait on that. So the first thing we're going to do is make the backdrop for my birthday. We have my mum's sewing kit. We have the top rod of the backdrop, because it's like a backdrop frame. Look, is there an address on both sides? My contact details are on both sides. We're going to make this backdrop. I don't know how to sew. I haven't sewed properly since year 7 sewing class, but we've got my mum's stuff. It can't be that hard. You just get the needle, you get the thread, you thread it through, and you go up down. Like, you know, like I can do that. We're going to sew this on so that it's ready for the day, and then finish making the flowers for the backdrop, because I've made 3 out of 5 and I've got to redo most of them because they had glue dots and they've got stuck to blankets and stuff that I was using to cover them so the cats didn't eat them. So I have to remake most of them anyway, and I'm going to use a hot glue gun. And maybe I can glue gun it to the fabric, I'm thinking. Wait and see. Okay, I've made the backdrop. I've put it back where it needs to be. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. I've decided I have motivation to deep clean my room. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so I moved a couple things around on the book side. I moved my like craft thingy over there. And then I moved my 2 bookshelves next to the door. And I have my reading chair back. Now I have the cat scratcher here. And I don't know what else to do. I feel like I went into this like I'm gonna deep clean my room. But there's nothing other than vacuuming it. It's all just like rearranging that I can't do. I don't know what else to do. I could wipe down some surfaces, but none of them are like the wipe down kind of dirty. They're more like they're permanently dirty. Like it's like not stuff I can just wipe off. So I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of stuck, and my floor is already all dirty again from the cats, even though I vacuumed. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up all the like cat toys, and then I'm gonna sit down, and this is upside down because I put it in upside down, but I'm gonna work on building this and just watch some TV because I'm a little lost on what else to do today. Okay, hi, we're in the car now. I was gonna go grocery shopping with my dad, but he's working late, so we're gonna go grocery shopping. We don't have to get a lot because we've got stuff for dinner tonight. It's already Tuesday and we still have quite a few dinners, so it's more just about me getting my snacks. We're gonna go grocery shopping, not get too much, but I figured I'd bring you along with me and we're gonna have a fun little time. I may not film much though because it is my work, so that's a little awkward, but maybe I'll film a shopping montage, who knows. Good morning, besties. It is Wednesday. I'm currently waiting. I'm in the waiting room for the Conan Gray tickets. They're still 45 minutes away, but the waiting room has already opened. So I'm waiting so that I can be placed in the queue. Hopefully I get like in quick. I'm hoping the like gods are with me because I really want these tickets, and I can see ticket pricing beforehand, and the most expensive like A reserve tickets that aren't like VIP packages or anything are only $172, which my budget was $200. So if I can get in and get those tickets, that'd be amazing. But there's 2 pre-sales happening at the same time. There's the MasterCard pre-sale and the artist pre-sale. I could do both because I have a MasterCard, but I don't have money on my card actually. So I can only do the artist pre-sale. So hopefully it all works for me and I can actually get the tickets. I'm hoping to get A reserve because I've never done A reserve, I don't think. Seated A reserve. I'm normally like a B or C reserve, like B reserve at concerts. So I'm hoping I can get these tickets. I'm just gonna have the waiting room open while I watch the show. And just wait and hope and pray. Okay, wait, there's 40 people ahead of me. I'm locked in, I'm ready. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got tickets. My friend is still asleep, so I didn't know what she wanted. So, this is gonna have to do. Oh my gosh, I'm standing up. This feels so wrong. Okay, welcome to Thursday, guys. I didn't film much after the tickets yesterday. I had my little movie night. We watched a few episodes of New Girl. I made a whole platter. I definitely made too much, but it was a really cute platter. I took a video of it. So, who cares? And I also worked yesterday. But it is now Thursday. I've worked for 6 hours this afternoon. Start at 3. But until then, I figured I'd say hi. Soon I'm gonna sit down and do some reading. Still reading Wild Love. It's taking me a while, I know. It's just because I just don't have time, or I'm just like, I kind of can't be bothered. But I'm reading Wild Love, so I'll sit down and read that soon. But I figured we'd have a little chat because the whole purpose of this video and series is to discuss post-uni life and how I'm feeling, and it is only week 1 obviously, but I'm honestly quite bored. I feel like I get like this every time I finish uni, but now it's more the fact of like, I'm gonna be doing this for the next year. Like, that impending like mundanity of my life is like dawning on me, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next year. And I feel like I've definitely been considering that a lot over the like past month, that I have nothing to do for the next year. I might travel. I'm hoping I'll travel. My goal is to get out of the country at least once next year. So I'm definitely planning on that. But then I get such money anxiety about spending my savings, even though that's what they're there for. I don't know, I just get so overwhelmed at the idea. And so then there's also that factor, and I just sort of am like, I guess being hit with the like immensity of this next year, and it is quite stressful. And this week has been quite boring and mundane. I didn't have anything planned activity wise for us to do on this vlog, like no baking, no shopping, no nothing. And so it's just sort of like, I wake up in the morning, I get ready for work, I go to work, I come home, I go to bed, and I eat. That's all I do. I read a little bit. I watched Nobody Wants This yesterday. Finished the whole season. Season 2 comes out today, but I'm at work, so I'll watch season 2 tomorrow. I'll start it tomorrow after work. But like, other than that, I don't know what to do with my life. And like, the weather's still horrible, and I don't have how to explain it, but I'm quite bored. And I don't know what to do at all. I'm so lost. So I figured I'd just come in here and say that. Also, just like, I'm still struggling to find a routine, because I feel like I've been out of routine for so long now that getting back into routine is really, really tricky. So trying to find a routine that works for me and actually have the motivation to get into that routine is really tricky. And I feel like I put so much pressure on my morning routine and not enough pressure on my night routine, which is definitely something I might focus on next week, because For those of you who don't know, my 21st birthday is next week. I'm so excited. And obviously I was making the backdrop for it earlier this week. And I feel like this week I've just been exhausted. I literally woke up this morning at 4:30 in the morning and could hardly go back to sleep. Like, I don't know what is going on, but I cannot sleep. And my sleep routine is horrible. I'm on my phone until I go to sleep. Like, I'm not reading before bed for an hour. I'm not drinking my sleep tea. I'm not, you know, journaling. I'm not doing any of the things I used to do for my night routine because for some reason I don't put as much pressure on my night routine as I do my morning routine. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to talk about how bored I am and how normal that probably is. But I feel like you never see it because you either see people studying or you see people with full-time jobs on the internet. You never see people like in the in-between of like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I have nothing to do with my everyday life because I don't have a full-time job yet, nor do I really want a full-time job yet. But also I want to get experience, but also I've got this and I want to focus on YouTube and I want to focus on putting more energy into it and maybe trying to build a career. Maybe. That has been my dream since childhood, so who knows? I've always wanted to build a YouTube career, so maybe I will. I have a year to figure it out, but that is so scary, and you see people talking about it, but then it's also not as common to see like vlogs about it, I feel. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and tell you if you are in this stage of your life, it is completely normal. And even if you aren't in the weird in-between and you still have no idea what you're doing with your life, it doesn't matter where you are, it is normal. Everyone's life happens in their own time and you will get where you were meant to be. And I just think I need to remember that. I need to remember to give myself some grace because I stress myself out way too much. I need to stop doing that. So yeah, that's a reminder to you to stop doing that as well because that is very important. Now I'm going to go throw the rubbish out in the kitchen because I need to do that. I also will give you an update. I did Lego the other day. I got this like mini blocks Lego from Kmart. This is so difficult. Like, I had a friend tell me it was difficult, but like I kind of didn't believe her. The amount of pieces I can't get in, the amount of pieces I've got wrong because the coloring is messing me up in the like instructions manual book thingy. I just cannot. This is gonna take me so long. Like maybe we can do this next week. This can be next week's like cozy hobby, is building this by my birthday. That's a goal. So I'm gonna go sit down, read, and just relax for a few hours. How long do I have? Okay, it's still Thursday. We've just unlocked a new room of the house. You guys have never been in here before, I don't think. Maybe back when I was studying, like at the start of this year, I think I did a little montage in here, but I never really came in here. This is my mum's like work office area. Also my like spare room, study room. And this is a backdrop behind me for my birthday. I know it's unevenly cut, but I have just got a random decision that I need to organize my desk area because I have a desk in here that I never really use, but I have so many hobbies that I've decided I need to organize this. It's like the IKEA Alex Strauss desk. It is currently a mess. I'll show you what it looks like right now. Firstly, I have the calendar from September and this is the desk. That's the vibes. There's stuff over there. It's a mess in here. I have decided, whoa, I'm gonna spend some time today organizing it. I want to make it all like perfectly new and clean and tidy for like a hobby craft desk. I can't do all of that today because I don't have all the materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sticky notes and I'm going to write on each of them what I want to be in each individual drawer, and then also like completely tidy up the top. There's going to be a lot I'm going to have to get rid of that my mum's not going to want me to get rid of. But I also have this cabinet over there behind the backdrop. That is all my painting stuff. So we're not going to touch that. That is all filled. My mum organised that for me. So I've got everything I need for painting. So I don't have to worry about that. But I want to do this whole area. This cabinet is so crooked. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I only have like a couple minutes to close this off because I have limited footage on my phone. But it's Friday. I'm about to go leave and have a look at the hall or room that I'm having my birthday in and suss out like the layout and if everything will fit, have a look at the kitchen and work out the projector, all that kind of stuff. I have an appointment and then I'm going to work, as you can see. So there's not really much else to say after yesterday's clip. I didn't end up filming much. I got my organisation done, which was very satisfying. It's not perfect, but it's the best I can get it for now. Yeah, that is the end of this week. So I wanted to say thank you guys for watching and coming along with me for my first week post-grad. It was very, very overwhelming, but that's okay. And I wanted to say that I love you, besties, and I hope you have an amazing day whenever you are watching this. And I will see you next week. Bye!